about the voyage to, oh yeah, Jamestown.
Hey Wembley, have you finished writing your 10 facts about Jamestown? I'm already on 47.
For your information, I finished an hour ago.
Oh yeah? Where'd they sail from?
Hey, Eugene, you want to help me out here?
Why would I want to help you?
I see how it is. You were just making all that stuff up. You don't know anything about the voyage to Jamestown. I'll go ask Winston over there. I bet he knows.
No! I can list a dozen facts off the top of my head. That idiot probably doesn't even know why they left from England.
Incidentally, where did they leave from England?
Where did they sail from? That'll be the Thames River in London. On December 20th, 1606, the three ships head down the Thames, beginning their adventures in the New World.
Wait, wasn't it Christopher Columbus who discovered America?
Well, I guess you could say that, but the English didn't discover America. They were jealous of Spanish colonies and decided to form one of their own. They also wanted gold and the riches of the Orient. They also wanted to convert the natives. In fact, I think that before Jamestown, they tried to settle at a place called Roanoke.
What happened to that idea?
I think the problem was that the natives slaughtered all the settlers.
Why do you know all this?
Hey, have I told you about the comet they saw on the way there?
Are you trying to change the subject?
Yes! How do you not find this interesting? That comet they saw was a sure sign of bad luck.
Are you sure you're not mixing that up with the black cat?
Of course. They thought it was a bad omen, and they might have been right. Most of the settlers died from disease. When they entered the Chesapeake Bay in late April, they had no idea what was in store for them.
I guess that would explain what happened in... Hey, wait, what's that?
Cool, follow me.
Hey, wait up! I still have a few questions. So wait, there weren't 8 ships, there were only 3?
Yes, there were 3 ships. The flagship was the Susan Constant, captained by the leader, Captain Newport. Then there was the Discovery and Godspeed, captained by, let's see, Bartholomew Gosnold and John Ratcliffe.
What did they look like? So who funded this expedition?
Well, of course it was the Virginia Company, but let's go ask an expert for more detail.
Made up of, I just learned yesterday, I think a total of 1,700 stockholders. So there were other joint stock companies in England at that time, but none of them as large as the Virginia Company in terms of the number of investing parties. What do these investors expect from the Virginia Company? Profits, right. And there have been high hopes that the profits would come importantly from gold. If you can't find gold, you better find some other ways to make money. And so the English spent several years searching for the magic bullet economically to justify this colony. And I think everybody knows that in the mid-16 teens, it did result as a tobacco developed by John Roth. Usually we think sweet Spanish tobacco seed he picked up somewhere on the way over here.
Well, if they were traveling on the seas for over 4 months, what did they eat?
Oh, try this. It's called a ship's biscuit. It's basically a really hard biscuit which sticks to your ribs and will last for months without going bad. Ship's biscuits were made from flour, water, a little bit of butter, and some animal fat. Baked for up to 5 hours, ship's biscuits were very hard, very compact, and very preservable.
So what's this huge pole for?
Oh, that's just to steer the ship.
Why didn't they use a wheel?
Because they haven't invented it yet. This thing directly moves the rudder.
Where are we?
We're going to Jamestown Island.
Jamestown Island? Where? We were just at Jamestown Island.
Nah, that was just a recreation. Jamestown settlement. This is the real deal.
What? They spent 144 days on a small cramped boat eating sea biscuits, and they chose this place? So, why did the English choose this island anyway?
Well, actually, it was a peninsula back then. They probably chose this place because the water's so deep and the ships could pull right up to the side of the island peninsula, and they could unload a lot easier. This actually turned out to be a good thing because when the natives attacked, the cannons scared them all off. I think they probably thought it was more important to set up a fort than choose a good location because they were so afraid of the Spanish.
But the Spanish never attacked, did they?
Well, they did once or twice eventually, but the natives turned out to be much greater threats. Wow, 53 facts. We must have learned a lot today. Here, where's your paper?
Oh my goodness, I must have left it at the settlement. I have such bad luck, just like the English in 1609.
1609? What happened in 1609?
You don't know what happened in 1609? It was the starving time.
The what?
The starving time.